Hello everyone, Sigs here, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Path of Radiance for the Nintendo Gamecube. We have completed the main game, but we have some kind of bonus footage here. There are some extra trial maps that you can do after beating the game for the first time. So I thought it might be fun to take a look at them. Now, you get one map for finishing the game on hard mode. That map I do not have unlocked. I would have to do a second playthrough on hard mode to unlock map 3, which is called Strange Turn. However, the rest of the maps I have or have the ability to unlock. So map 1, you just have to complete the game once. Map 2, you have to complete the game in normal mode or higher, which I have done. And then the other maps, map 4, you have to link one of the two Game Boy Advanced Fire Emblem games with Path of Radiance to unlock. And then map 5 you get for linking Blazing Sword, the Game Boy Advanced Fire Emblem game. For linking that, you get map 5, and then map 6 you get with linking the Sacred Stones. So I'm in kind of the, I suppose, unique position to where I have all of the hardware and all of those games and all of the cables and everything to unlock these maps. I think with an emulator you could probably go ahead and just unlock all of them automatically, but I am playing all of this on original hardware, so I thought it would be cool to go ahead and record those maps and let everyone see them if you'd like to. So what we're doing now is hopefully starting off with map 1, but what I'm going to do as part of this recording is go ahead and get all of the maps unlocked, I think. So let's go to Connect GBA. All right. Connect Fire Emblem or the Sacred Stones with a cable, insert it, connect it. Turn the power on while holding down both start and select, and then press the A button on the controller to begin. So I have my, it's actually a Game Boy Advanced SP here with the original Fire Emblem Game Boy Advanced inserted. So let's hold start and select and turn it on. Oops, did that work? No, there it goes. Let's see what happens. Press A on the controller to begin, attempting to link. Linking, wow, look at it go. Some high-tech technology here from like 2005. Save to the memory card. Turn off the Game Boy Advance. It says on the SP, it says link successful. Turn your Game Boy Advance off and remove the game pack. So we'll turn it off, remove the game pack, and press A to go back. All right, so let's do the same thing, but with the Sacred Stones. Oh, sorry, that's, blowing the dust out of the cartridge there. Putting in the Sacred Stones now. Gonna hold start and select and turn on the Game Boy. Okay. And then press A on the controller to begin. Attempting to link, linking. All right, linked with the Sacred Stones. Save to the memory card, turn off the Game Boy Advance, remove the game pack. Don't think I have to do that part, but I'm going to. And press A to go back. All right, so that should, if I go to trial map, and then I select my cleared epilogue save, it should have all the different maps there. So while I'm here too, because I didn't include this in the last recording because it was almost 4 hours, did also unlock some other stuff. So it looks like there's some illustrations. Oh my gosh. So a lot of extra content here. I wonder who that is. Character that I did not unlock. I guess it must be Gifaka, is that his name? The one character I didn't get. So I'm missing that. That kind of bugs me. After I did this whole long playthrough to unlock every character, essentially, I had a choice at the end between Tibar Nesala and Gifka, I think was his name. I think that's the one that's missing. So I'd have to do a whole other playthrough just to get that. But there's all those. Tempted to just quickly scroll through them all. Not that you probably couldn't find this somewhere else online, but just for the sake of like having a recording of it, I might as well just go through. Hopefully this doesn't take too long to just scroll through, leave everyone on screen just for a second or two. People can pause and look at them if you'd like to see what all of these look like on original hardware. There are a lot of characters, my gosh. I think we're getting close to the end. Yep. So that's all of those, and it looks like, I think because I connected the other games, I get these as well. This has everybody. I'm just gonna run through these two. I'll timestamp to these various sections, I think, so people can skip around if they want. Man, I haven't played this game in forever, so it's kind of a trip. Nostalgic to see these characters. There's Ellawood. It's interesting, too, how at the start, you know, there's the two Knight Paladin characters with the green and red armor. And then this game as well had Oscar and Kieran, the Knights with the green and red armor. Seems to be a common theme. So here's all of these ones. Couple more, I think. I don't even remember all these characters. Ursula, who is that? Oh my gosh. Alright, I think that's all of them. And then there's also the Sacred Stones. Many less for this one. I think these are just the new characters to Sacred Stones. This is one of my favorite Fire Emblem games ever, Sacred Stones. I think it's one of the easiest, but being portable on the Game Boy, I used to always take this with me when I would go traveling places, and I've played it many, many times. So that's kind of cool, I guess, if you wanted to see those. So we unlocked those illustrations. There's also the sound room, which is songs. I'm not going to go through and play all of these. That's a lot of songs. If for some reason you really wanted to hear one of these, view art. Oh, that's just the background art. Yeah, if for some reason you really wanted to hear one of these, you could leave a comment, and I could always boot this up and play it and just throw it up as like an unlisted video or something and post a link to it. Again, I'm sure you could find all that elsewhere online, but we did unlock that from finishing the game. And there's also a theater. All right, so this is just all the various cutscenes from the game. You could find all of those in the recording of the part in which they occurred originally, so no reason to go through and watch those, but that takes care of all of the extra stuff that we unlocked for finishing the game. We've also connected, so we have every trial map unlocked with the exception of the one for finishing the game on hard mode. That one I'm not going to have a recording of. But let's see if we could take out the first trial map in this recording, and then there'll be other recordings for the rest of the trial maps. So we load our epilogue save. There's the map. So like I said, the only one we're missing is... So Hillside Battle is map 1. Lonely Isle is map 2. Map 3 is called Strange Turn. I don't have that one because that's from beating the game on hard mode, which I did not do for the first playthrough. Desperation is for linking with Blazing Sword or the Sacred Stones. Escape is for linking specifically with Blazing Sword. And then Trapped is for linking specifically with the Sacred Stones. So for this recording, we're just going to do the first map, I guess. So, you know, let me just set, I have this SP sitting on my lap. Let me set this down. Alrighty. Is this correct? I don't know. You tell me. I guess that's right. So we're going to have to route the enemy here. Now, holy cow. That's a lot of enemies. Wow. So, first of all, there's going to be reinforcements Turn 2, I get 2 halberdiers and a sniper in the northwest, and then turn 4, I get a general, a sniper, and a sage in the southeast. And then that repeats, that pattern repeats on turn 5, 7, 8, and 11. We don't get to take a lot of units here. My gosh, look at them all. So, private, they seem, oh, I don't know, are these promoted units? Damn, a swordmaster, silver bow, killer lance, meteor, killer lance. Oh my lord. This looks tough, actually. And there's the boulders that they push down, which do 10 damage, I believe, if they hit. Brave lance on a general. Wow. Alright, well, this will be interesting. So we only get to take 8 units to deal with all this. We have to take Ike. Now, we, to my understanding, do not get any experience from this, so we can't actually level anyone up anymore, so they're just whatever level they are. I can, however, convoy any weapon or whatever I want onto them. That's why I wanted to end the game with, you know, some good weapons here. Alright, well, let's figure out who we want to take first of all. So we have to take Ike. Debating taking Mist. It would be nice to have a dedicated healer, but Soren can also heal. He's also able to attack, and he's very strong. I think I will take Mist just because of those rocks. Kind of scare me a little bit. And then I'll take Kieran and Oscar, the Paladins. They get the support bonus, I assume, because I got support bonus in my main playthrough for them. They both also have Soul right there and access to these powerful weapons that I made that still have some durability left. So that looks good, and then I can take 3 more. My next best 3 units are certainly Marsha, and then I guess Jill and Har because of their mobility. There's a lot of archers on this map, so that may be tricky. Racing is like good too, because then like Soren could attack twice in a turn, or you know, anybody that he chance could attack multiple times in a turn. It just might be hard to keep him safe, but once he transforms, the ability, you know, I'm going to take him. We'll hope that works out. And then for my last unit, I mean, Boyd is really strong, but I think I go with Jill. So I think that's what we're going to do. Now, let me take a look at the items here. I think that's fine on Ike. Actually, there's no Lagoos on this map. So what I'll do is get rid of the Lagoo Slayer and take, I guess, a Killing Edge, maybe. So we can try to get some crits. What about this one? Ooh, that's awesome. Requires S rank, which I have. More crit than a Killing Edge, more damage. Yeah, that's a hell of a sword. We'll take that. Mist. So I think too, I'll test it here, but I assume every time that I start one of these maps, I like go back to the durability on all these weapons that I have here. I don't think I save after I complete this map. So that Ashera staff I'll keep. I don't need the silence. I want a fresh psychic. That heal will last the whole mission, I assume. And then I do have that hammer in case there was some weapon that didn't have a lot of durability left that I wanted to use. I could do that. But I think I'm actually just going to take a sword on her just in case. I did give her Gamble in the last mission too, so the ability to potentially get a crit at the risk of not being as likely to hit could be useful. The Armor Slayer could be useful on some of those enemies too, but I'll just give her an Iron Blade just in case she needs to defend herself. Kieran's going to be good with that. The only thing would be the Hand Axe, not as good as a Tomahawk or a Short Axe. He already has the Tomahawk, so I'll take the Bolt Axe. I don't know if that scales off of his like magic, or if it scales off of his strength but just deals magic. I've been meaning to find out, so we'll test that here. Jill does not need the Lagoo's Axe. I don't have a shop option, so I have to just use what I have. So I think she already has a silver, she has brave, she has spear. That's good against knights and generals, which could be useful, or the knight killer, which is good against anything on horseback. Actually, why don't I just give her a killer lance? Maybe I go for try to get a crit. Now she's good with that. Oscar, I don't know if there's, besides a javelin, anything. Yeah, I don't have any other short spears for him. I could take one from somebody. I think I'll take that Gore Howl away from Titania and give that to nobody, actually, because I don't really have anybody else that would be using an axe besides maybe Jill, but she's just so much better with spears. So I think this is what I'm gonna roll with. Taking Racing may be a bad idea, but the fact that I could, because I only have 8 units, the fact that I could get 2 moves per turn with some of these units seems useful. So we're already 15 minutes in. I know we had a lot of random bonus content at the beginning, but we can't save, so we'll just fight and hope we don't fail. Otherwise I have to remove everybody's items around like that. Let me just check positioning here. So we want our ground units closest, we want Racing in the back, and then Mist in the back, and then our faster units like that. Oscar and Karen are gonna go like that. Joe, Marsha. Okay, let's fight and see what happens. This seems crazy, to be honest with you, so we'll see how it goes. So I get the first move. I can move up and start taking some of these guys out. The issue is, if I move up and then I just get swarmed by all these guys at once, it's going to be a problem. Hopefully I can eat the meteor. The killer lance, I need to stay out of that range. I need to go attack him, not let him attack me. These guys all have ranged attacks, which is not good. Oscar, oh, we get half movement on mounted units. Thankfully that doesn't affect wyverns. It's only going to affect Oscar and Kieran. Oof. So that's a little rough. Soren can't go get anybody and then get out of range of this guy. So I think he's just going to go try to get this kill, because he'll be safe there. Yeah, he'll definitely get that kill. I'll leave the Raijin equipped so that when these other guys come down and try to hit him, he can hopefully attack back and kill them. We're hoping for a dodge here. We get it. That's good. And then I will back him up to there. Now, these guys, gonna want them next to each other for the support bonus. I will equip their ranged weapon, because these guys have short spears. Oh, those are spears. Yeah, that is a ranged weapon, yeah. But I want him out of range of the killer lance. I don't know what on earth these rocks are gonna do. Thankfully, once they throw them, they don't respawn, so I could just eat the hits and then heal up after. Ike's gonna move up and protect Soren from getting hit by melee. Now Marsha could like run up here, take out one of these guys, and then get back down. Maybe prevent a rock from getting pushed. I think that might be a good idea. Let's see if she could do it with the spear. Not quite, darn. That would be great. I don't think she's gonna get that other one either. No, that guy has even more health. What about this one up here? If she goes here, she can move back 1 square, which is gonna still have her in range of these killer lances. When she goes here, spear, no, she can't attack through that rock for some reason. So, I guess I might as well just start weakening this guy, and then I can pick him off next turn. Kind of wish she had a fresh spear, because only having 8 uses is not great. We don't get a crit or anything. We leave that guy with 1 health, which kind of sucks, but then we can back her up to safety. I think she's safe there. If there's any bow users that could hit her, that's fine. She has the full guard, so I'm not worried. It would be Jill that would potentially get killed by an arrow. Jill could finish that guy off, but then she could not get back far enough to be safe. So I'll just set her up for next turn. If I had started her off where Mist is, then I would have been able to do that, but we did not know that at that time. So We did not get a chance to do that. Racing... Oh, how about that, then? What if Racing goes right here and chants for Marsha? Then Marsha can go ahead and get an extra hit in. See, that's why I like Racing. I mean, potentially that could have been like Har, and then Har could have just gone and gotten the kill instead of Marsha, but when he's able to chant 4 people at once, it becomes much better than just having another character. So 100% chance to hit, so we'll just do that. Absolutely get rid of this guy. It's one less Killer Lance to worry about. And then I'm not sure if anybody else is going to move down to push his rock, but hopefully not. And we can move her back to safety, and that's going to be turn 1. Let's see what they do. I assume I got rocks coming in. Yeah, looks like they will move and push rocks. That hits Ike. Hopefully it doesn't turn and hit Soren. Does not. I kind of lined myself up to get hit a lot here, so that's pretty stupid. Thankfully there's no turn limit here, but there are reinforcements on various turns, so if I could do it quicker, I have less units to deal with. Okay, that guy comes down. He has what, a bow? A silver bow, which could do a lot of damage. And I did not leave Oscar with a ranged weapon equipped, so I don't attack back. Oh yeah, this guy rocks down here. It's Marsha and Racing, so I could just sit back here and heal up for a few turns, hopefully. Like I said, there's no turn limit, so... that's the meteor. Hopefully it doesn't do too much. Oh, that did kind of a lot. So I'm going to want to fly up and deal with that guy. Those units moving down, interestingly. There's the Sword Master I'm a little scared of because they crit quite frequently. More units coming down. Alright, so... I do an AoE heal around Racing 2 at the beginning of every turn, so that's actually sick. That's a huge heal too. So all the more reason why I like Racing. Alright, I need to get rid of this Killer Lance guy. That just sounds like a job for Soren because I have to do it from range. So that's a guaranteed kill. Again, I might as well just burn through the charges of this Raijin book that I made, because I don't think I lose the durability going forward. I think every time I start a trial map, it starts from that epilogue save file where the durability is set. So we get a nice crit there, I think that was. Gets him the kill. And then I need to move him back to safety. As far as these guys go, those guys didn't even move. So if I don't go in their attack range, they might not move. Marsha could reach the meteor guy, but then she's up here and she has to potentially eat a lot of hits. I thought these guys had... Oh, they do have Killer Lances. They just don't have... Well, this one does. He just doesn't have it equipped right now. I could put Marsha there and kill that guy, but then, yeah, then she has to, like, eat all of this damage, which I think she could do, but that may be a stupid maneuver, because otherwise I play it safe, I stay down here, I just get Marsha a little closer so that she could go hit and then Kanto back to safety. I think makes a little more sense. So this is the guy with the Killer Lance. Let me see if I can take him out. Ugh, I'm 1 damage short. That sucks. Let me see if she could do it with the silver. I'm pretty sure she could. Yeah. And she only takes 2. So I'll do that. And then I'll try to move her to a safe square to take the meteor out next turn. So I just have to be careful that everybody who's left down here has enough health to potentially eat a meteor. So I think she'll be safe there. Maybe. Yes. Yeah. Okay, good. And then Jill could do basically the same thing. Racing could even chant. She could do it twice. What about this guy? Just so he doesn't push that rock. He's got 50 HP. Holy cow. Damn, I almost do it there. I do it like this. So, again, I think I can just burn through the durability on these weapons, so I don't really need to worry. I just need to use the best weapon possible to make sure I get the kill. So, I'll get a crit, so it only takes 2 durability anyway. And then I can fly her down and then have Racing chant so that she could attack again. And then I could have missed heal Racing just to make sure he doesn't die to a meteor. Oof, but these guys are low too. I think they'd be able to eat a meteor at least. So, otherwise I have missed heal and then race enchant her so that she could heal again, which I think that is the safe play. Because I just don't know how much that meteor is going to do to everybody. Plus, if these guys decide to move down and the meteor, yeah, I'll play it safe. So I've missed heal. I guess Oscar. You know what? No, I'm going to wait and heal them after combat because I'm going to move them out and then Kanto them back to safety. So let's see. Oh no, that's not enough damage. Let's see if Oscar can do it. Yeah, he could, but then he can't get back because of their reduced movement. So if I go here, I would be able to get back. I'd have to Tomahawk, though, in order to do this. Otherwise, I'm going to have to commit Ike to that square. He just has a steel sword. He is a swords master, which makes him likely to crit, but it's just a steel sword. It's not a killing edge, so certainly I want to take out this bow guy, though, because this is basically free. So we'll just do this. Get rid of the bow. And then I can back him up there. Maybe I should have left him one square forward. See if that makes these spear guys move or not. Ike, if he goes here, can he kill this guy? Yes, but then the problem is Soren would be left open. No, I think he'd be okay. So let's do that. I'm assuming Ike is going to be okay. Is this the weapon we want to use? I guess it doesn't really matter. I think this seems a little stronger. Ooh, that's the strongest, and it has a lot of durability, so... Alright, of course, if I use this one, I take 0. I don't know if that 3 damage is going to make a difference, but we'll just go with this. We'll leave him with this sword equipped, so that hopefully if those spear guys come over and attack from not range, I can kill them. The ether proc is nice. That's going to full heal me, so it makes me think he's definitely going to be safe here. And then Soren is not going to get hit by any of these, which is good. Kieran could move up. I don't know what he's going to really do, though. I'm going to assume nothing. Yeah, that bolt axe sucks, so lesson learned. I think I'll just leave him there for now, and then Mist is going to heal. Do I want to do the double heal? Or do I want to do Jill to have her run ahead and get a kill? I think I'll heal here. You know what? I mean, what's stopping me from just using this as Sheriff's Staff? Why don't I do that? Because again, I think the durability doesn't carry over from map to map. Wow, that looks really cool. So that's supposed to full heal everybody. Doesn't show it, but yeah, everybody is full health now. So then Racing can just chant here. It's mostly those boulders that honestly do more damage than the enemies a lot of the time, so that's why I wanted to just Ashera heal all that up. Let's see what I could do. Could definitely take out this guy, and I don't take any damage no matter what. So, what about Silver? Silver's fine as well. Oh, it's more likely to miss? No, it's less likely to miss. 83. 83. Let's just do the Brave, and then I'll move her back down to safety after this. Oh, we got the crit, so very nice. And then move her to safety. I don't think that's... Oh, that is in range of the spears. Not the Killer Lance, though, and not the bow, I don't think. So, alright, let's let the enemy move. Oh. That guy's gonna throw a spear at Marcia. She should be fine. Yep, dodges anyway. And then this guy pushes a rock on Mist. Thankfully she's at full health, and that gets rid of that rock, so... That's all well and good. That guy's gonna meteor on Jill. Hopefully she dodges. She does not, and that really does hurt. And I didn't park her next to Racing, which was stupid because she would have got a free heal if I did, but oh well. Silver Bow coming in on Ike. He dodges, so that's a big old nothing burger. Oof. Does that guy have a bow? Shit. I think I just lost Jill. Don't hit twice. Alright, she barely lives. Who else? Oh, God. What does this guy have? A short spear? Hopefully she dodges. She does. I'm really not playing this well. Oof, okay. Oh, God, there's the recruits. Alright, kind of focus up here. Jill, I want to see if... So she could probably just get rid of this bow guy, because he can't even attack me back. Yeah, so we'll do that, and then she could fly down and get healed after. Alright, cool. Then she'll fly down there, I guess, and get healed. Got all these other units moving in, so I need to be careful how far I press forward. She could stay there. Marsha's gonna go and get this kill like we talked about last turn. That's fine. Just go ahead and take him out with this. Boom, boom. No more meteor to worry about. That's gonna help. And I think in a couple turns I get reinforcements in the bottom right, which is a little worrisome, but I'll park Marsha here. Maybe she could be bait, because she should be able to eat a lot of attacks on her own. Now, I do need to start moving these guys up. Let me just make sure. That's his silver bow. That guy has the killer lance. That's the guy I gotta watch out for. Those guys are not gonna do much. So I'm not going to be able to reach the guy with the killer lance with any of these. Jill could if I chant. So that's what I'll do. I just have to make sure to get her back out of range of the bow, because the bow is going to do extra damage to her as a flyer, which I think that should be fine. So can she take this guy out? Yes, absolutely. So she'll do that. Then I don't have to worry about him switching to the killer lance and getting a lucky crit on my guys. Alright. And I know it's kind of in the middle of the recording, but I do want to just check real quick. I just want to check what happens. Trial maps don't record your progress, so nothing happens if a character dies. So as much as I did this whole playthrough of this whole game without wanting to lose a single character, if they die here, I'll just keep on going. And I assume because they don't record your progress, also that, again, the durability doesn't matter, so I can just go ahead and use whatever weapon, and if it breaks, whatever. So basically just showcasing these maps for the hell of it so people can see what they look like. So Oscar's going to move up. I need to move these paladins every turn, I guess, because their mobility is not very high. So as long as I can safely move them up, that's what I'll do. We get the first hit, we dodge. We get the second hit, nice. Get rid of that guy. Now, oh, I have to tell him to wait there. Kieran could maybe take out the bow guy. Let's see. If he uses Executioner, I assume he can. Yeah. It's got 20 charges left, so I might as well just leave that equipped here. Alright, we get a soul proc on the back end. It doesn't really help us much, but that's something. And he has to wait right there. Now Soren can move up and safely just obliterate this man right here. Looks like this guy actually will hit us for quite a bit if he connects with that spear, so should have been a little more careful. Thankfully I dodged, so that's fine. Get an adept proc on the back end. Doesn't help us, but looks cool, I guess. And then he has good movement because he's not mounted. I'll put him there. Now Ike should be able to finish off this guy from here. 20. Yep, that's plenty. Oh, he gets the ether proc, so that should finish him off. Yep. Beautiful. Alrighty, and that's turn, so let's see what they do. Hope I didn't make any mistakes. Yeah, that guy comes over to hit Marcia, but she is the full guard, so the bow's not going to do bonus damage to her for being a flyer. Just does, what was that, 7? That's not that bad. This guy has a spear, I believe, yeah, so that shouldn't do crazy damage. It certainly doesn't if you dodge it, so that guy moves down. We got some other units starting to move in. These guys moving in as well. Alright, so I should get ready to move up here. I just want to check of these. What's the difference between a spear and a short spear anyway? Spear is just better. It can crit and does more damage. Got it. Just want to make sure these guys that spawned in don't have anything crazy. That guy's a Brave Lance, so I need to watch out for him. That's a bolting, so that can hit from really far away. Marcia's going to go deal with that because of the bow user there. Silver bow, you need to be careful of moving Jill up. Another couple bows, so she's not going to really actually be able to do much. Racing, not going to be able to move far enough to get Marcia up to the bolting in this turn, but I could move her like here, maybe bait one of those rocks down, and then, let's see, well, let me see what I can do with these guys first. So, Oscar, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So if Kieran can take out this guy, which I think he can, then Kieran should be able to go, sorry, Oscar should be able to go one space ahead of him and do a ranged attack. Alright, we get the sword proc again. Get rid of this guy. Now, if my calculations are correct, Oscar can go here and do, oh, he only has the javelin, that's right. I was out of good ranged weapons for him to use. I mean, I might as well just kind of weaken this guy, why not? Maybe I get a crit. Maybe I dodge. Yes, and then no crit. But we get that guy low. And then he has to stay there. Now, I can get that guy. What does this guy have? Just a spear or a javelin. Soren could reach any of these, and then Jill can finish off that guy, and then we have an extra chant for the turn too. So let's see if I can get rid of this guy. Oh yeah, big time. Yeah, we'll keep using this sword, because why not? Matches too, I made it blue, so I matched him. He gets a crit on the first hit, so easy kill there. Now, I'm a little worried about leaving Soren in the front like this, but hopefully he could eat a couple hits if needed, because he should and is able to take out this guy just fine. Hopefully he dodges the spear as well. He does again, so yeah, he'll be fine there. And I could basically use Jill twice if I'm careful with my positioning here. Oh yeah, he could Canto away, but there's units standing there, so he can't. So Jill wants to finish off that guy. That guy could reach Soren, that guy can't. So let me see, first of all, if I could just get rid of this guy. Yes. And then Rayson's max range is like right there. So I'll have to remember just straight down from that guy is where I'll leave Jill. So Jill goes ahead, assuming I don't miss at a 7% chance to miss. Then I should be able to take care of this guy. Boom, boom. And then I'll, oh, she can't quite reach that tile anyway. But this one's fine. And then Rayson can go and chant so that Jill can take out that bow user there. So I don't have to worry about him at all. Silver Lance, I guess, is fine. That's fine, whatever. It's getting close to breaking, but I'm also getting pretty close to finishing all the enemies, so it should be fine. We'll do that, and then I'm not sure where I want to put her, actually. I want to be out of range of any bows or anything, which I think I am. I want her as far up as possible to be able to run ahead. If, you know, I'm going to put her over here to potentially help out and maybe bait another rock down as well. Mist can't even go very far because she's on a horse, so she has to just go there. And then that's going to be turn. So enemy phase, bolting on Jill. I should be able to eat it. I dodge anyway, so that's great. Fortunately, that's where Marsha wanted to go, was to go and get that guy. Now he's a little bit far away, especially with Marsha taking 10 there. That's not great. That guy comes down, that guy comes down. This guy pushes a rock on Jill, which, good thing she dodged the bolting. Otherwise, she would be really low. This rock comes down, and it does the weird curvy thing. Hits Ike, and Jill, and Marsha. Uh-oh. If that other rock curves, could be in a bit of trouble here. Alright, we do get enemy reinforcements down there, which is a bit of a problem, having Mist down here. Thankfully, Rayson can do his AoE chant now. Marsha will reach this guy, but then she's stuck up here and has to be able to eat all these hits, which I do think she could do, honestly. Otherwise, what do we got here? Jill would do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8, 9. Move to right here and be safe. Yeah, that tile's safe. So why don't I have Jill do that? Make sure I move up the right way, and then, yeah, that'll take out that guy. So go right ahead, Jill. Then we don't have to worry about the long-range bolting doing anything. Alright, that's good. Now I should be able to move her to a safe tile, which would be this one right here. And then as far as these guys go, okay, that blizzard's a little worrisome, and that silver bow guy can move pretty far too. So I need somebody to come back down here and deal with them. I can have Rayson chant for her and for Mist, and I guess Soren can go back down there too and deal with that, and then he can get caught back up. I'm going to use another charge of Ashera here. I think Ike just goes up. I don't lose if Ike dies, do I? Yeah, I do. So he's the only one that I have to keep alive, so I'm not going to charge him recklessly into all of this. If any of these other units die, it's like, so be it. I can at least finish the map so y'all can see it. But, yeah, not really the greatest idea here, but I'm just going to go get some poke damage with Oscar just to do something. And then unfortunately I have to leave him with the Javelin equipped, so he's not going to be able to do much on attack packs, but does dodge, does get a soul proc, which doesn't matter because he's already at full health, but it'd be nice if they were next to each other too for the support bonus, but that's fine. Mist goes here. I need Mist to run away basically and use Ashera. I think I'm going to wait to do Ashera until after everybody moves in case they take more damage. So she'll go there. I'd love for Ike to just like go get into combat, but then he's sitting here and he has to eat a silver bow, a spear, a steel axe, a steel lance, yeah, all that. So I'm just going to put him like here, and maybe he only has to eat a couple hits. And then Rayson goes here, I guess, to chant. And I'm hoping that's enough range to have him, yep, out of range of the bow, and it's just that blizzard that Soren should be able to take out. So we'll focus on the blizzard first with Soren. That's fine. He goes ahead and gets this kill easy. I think we get a crit too, so awesome. Alrighty, and now can Marsha reach? She can. So I think I want to get the bow guy with her, because he has the most range. It'll have to be with the spear. Thankfully that is enough, so... She goes ahead and spears. I don't know what that is, that glowing purple thing? Oh, I think I put that ability on her when she's under half health, something happens. Yeah, resolve, increases strength, skill, and speed whenever they're at half HP or less, so that's kind of cool. And then Mist is going to move up. I think she's safe here, and I'll just burn another Ashera charge. And I have one more after if I need it. Again, the durability does not carry over from map to map, so I can get 3 uses per bonus map, per trial map. So that helps a lot. I'm glad I went out of my way on that priest mission. I get a crit here. It doesn't really do much, but between all those javelin hits, we got him pretty low, so we could pick him off next turn. This is a bow, a silver bow, which hopefully doesn't do too much. Certainly does not if I dodge it. That guy comes down. Oh, he goes for the ranged attack on Kieran, and I don't have my ranged weapon equipped, so nothing gonna happen there. That guy's gonna go for Marcia, which is fine. I get the advantage, so I go first. I'm assuming, yeah, the spear does not do much. I dodge. I think I attack again, yeah. So my question is, like, do I leave Soren and Marcia down here to deal with the extra reinforcements that are going to come in, or do I try to send them back up to clear out the rest? I'll have to decide. Oscar dodges, gets another soul proc, gets that guy real low, does not get any kills. And that guy moves, that guy comes down. What is this guy doing? Oh, he's going for Oscar. Just with his steel lance, should be fine. Poke him in the throat, get a soul proc again. That seems to proc a lot. Alright, more reinforcements up top now. So, as far as this goes, I think Marcia finishes this guy off. I'm not even looking, I'm just assuming this is going to be enough. Nice dodge. And then there are going to be more reinforcements that spawn down here in 2 turns, but for now, Marcia can go back up here and get chanted, as well as Soren, so that they can maybe get up into the action here. No real point in bringing anyone else down to be chanted, I don't think, so we'll just do that. I'll have to leave him there, but at least he's safe there, and he can kind of be the intermediary between if I have to, you know, come back down to deal with more reinforcements. That's going to let Soren move up. Unfortunately, it does not let him move up far enough to do anything. Marcia could go up and get one of these kills to free up some space for everybody else to move up. So that's perfect. That's just enough damage. And there we go. And then she'll stay right there. Let's see. I guess we'll have Kieran go first because he can't move very far anyway. So he'll take out this bow user, no problem. Alrighty, one more hit. Gets the soul proc again on the back end. Already at full health, so doesn't really do anything, but... and then he'll stay there so that Ike could move in. Who do we want to deal with here? I'd like to deal with that bow guy, actually, so let's let Oscar... Well, he can Canto back out, so I'll have him move up and do just his really, really powerful lance on that guy, which should be a kill right off the bat, which it is. And he, I guess, backs down one. Let's Ike move up and get rid of that bow guy over here, I imagine. Oh, interesting. This counts as being a square away because it's up, I think. So I have to use Ragnell, but that's fine. It does enough damage. Does mean that the bow guy will shoot me in between hits, but oh, that looks really cool too. Alright, I dodge. I attack again at range. Ike getting all the cool swords. Alright, he stays there. I'm not worried about either of these. I don't know what to do with Jill, to be honest with you. Don't want to go near the Brave Lance. Need to watch out for anybody with a bow, like that guy. Spear, another bow, another bow. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then she can go 6, 7, 8, 9 and get the heck out of there. Why don't I do that? One less unit up here that I have to worry about. At this point, I might as well just use the Brave, because she doesn't have a lot of durability left on the silver. So this is a safe kill for her. Gets rid of that guy, one less unit to worry about. And then she can move down to safety. I guess right about there is probably fine. Mist could move up and heal. I guess Marcia should be in range of nothing. So that's fine. She can move up and heal. And then that's going to be turn. Alright, let's see what they do. He gets a vulnerary and heals himself. Not going to help him out much. This guy comes in with a ranged attack, and I do not have a ranged weapon equipped, so I dodge, thankfully. Nothing really happens there. This guy pushes this rock. Gonna hit Kieran and Marcia. Oh no, it's gonna roll. Alright, so it only hits Kieran. That guy comes down, was this ranged attack on Marcia, who does not have a ranged weapon equipped, but I dodge, so that's easy. We get these guys running down now. And that guy's gonna go hit Ike, probably gonna be his demise here. I get hit, but not for much. Attack back, get rid of that guy. Alright, now it is my turn again, so what could Jill do with 9 movement? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I would not be able to really do much with her. So I'll just I'll move her along, I'll wait and do that after, but as far as all this stuff goes, I think the ones that are already moving, I'll let them come to me. Let me just clear a path for my paladins to kind of get out of the front here, I think is what I want to do. So, yeah, we'll Raijin this guy, get rid of him. Hopefully I dodge again, yes. Get the adept proc again for no good reason on the back end. And then, I guess I can move up. Might have to go back for those enemy reinforcements that are going to spawn soon, but for now, that'll let me move Marcia there. She does just enough damage to get rid of this guy in one turn, so let her do that. Alright. And I guess she can move up a bit too. Now I want, basically want Kieran there and Oscar here, so they get their support bonus. I could attack with the Javelin. Let me wait on that move. I want to see if Mist could take this guy out with her sword. Oh, she could. Good for her. I'll actually let her do that, because that way I can put Oscar here with his really good staff equipped, and then they get the support bonus for being next to each other. And then that allows Mist to actually get a kill with a sword, which is a rare sight. Alright, very nice. And I guess she can move up right there. Now, you know what I could do with Jill? Oh, Rayson has great movement in this form. So Jill goes here. Rayson can go here and chant for her. Also, next turn, he could move up enough to potentially chant 4 characters. And I can get double attacks with 4 characters. That's going to let Jill move up here, take out this guy, and then move back to safety. So we'll just go in with the Brave Lance, why not? Lance, not strong against Axe, but it does not matter in this case. So we get 1 hit, 2 hit, now he attacks, I dodge, we get a 3rd hit. Would have been a 4th hit if he had more health. And then she can back up to safety. Yeah, I just guessed that that's where I was going to be safe from that bow, and thankfully I guessed right. Oh, and Ike hasn't moved yet either. So let's see, move him up. Maybe like here. Alright. I do fail if Ike dies, so he is the one unit I need to be careful of. If anyone else dies, I can keep going, but the bow guy opts to go for Marcia. She has a full guard, so it wouldn't have mattered if she got hit, but she dodges anyway. This guy comes in with the ranged attack after I unequipped Oscar's javelin, so I don't get to attack back. This other guy is going to come down again with a ranged attack, and I do not have a ranged weapon equipped. So nothing going on there. And then, yeah, some more reinforcements down there, which I knew was going to happen. Yeah, the main thing is this blizzard. I don't want that hitting anybody. So I'll send Marcia down there to deal with that. In order to do that, I'm going to have to chant with Rayson. So we'll park her here. Soren can go up, do Raijin on this guy, get the kill, and then come back down to get chanted by Rayson to go in for another attack. Gets adept, so he attacks twice first. Doesn't even need to dodge the spear, just gets rid of that guy. And then because of his Night Ring, he can go there and get chanted. And then I guess Jill will go here. Brave Lance that guy, sure. We go up. We hit again. We dodge. Yes, and then we. And then he dodges twice. Oh no. And I miscalculated that by 1 square. Actually, she's not going to be able to get chanted. So that's her entire turn. But we do have Oscar and Kieran who could go fight those two. And then, does this guy have a bow? Yeah. Can he go farther than these two? Yes. So if I put Ike up there, then hopefully that brings the bow guy down, and I could just get rid of the bow guy, and then all I gotta do is rush up and get rid of those last 2 enemies up top. We get the soul proc. Doesn't really do anything for us, but it looks cool. Gets rid of that guy. He stays there. Kieran comes up for the support bonus, finishes off this guy that Jill could not. So that's the end of that guy. And then he's just going to stay there as well. And since those guys are out of the picture, I can go here to bait the arrow guy over. Rayson goes here to chant. And that's going to allow Marcia to reach the guy with the blizzard. And then Marcia can just stay down here and kill all 3 of these after she gets this blizzard guy. She can get the other 2. So, I'm just going to put her fancy spear on, because why not? That way I'll get more damage on the attack back to that knight if he attacks me. There we go. Crit on the second hit. Why not? And then she'll stay there. Soren gets the chant as well, which means he can move up again. So move him up as close as he can go without getting hit, because he is a very good candidate to just destroy this Brave Lance guy without having to worry about him. Miss can move up a bit too, because why not? Might as well throw a heal with her just to get Kieran topped up. There are going to be a few more reinforcements that I have to deal with, so might as well have everyone healthy. Okay, that guy moves over a little. The bow guy does come over for Ike, which is what we wanted. Gonna get hit or dodge. I dodge. Oh yeah, Ragnar attacks at range. I actually forgot about that, so that works out quite well to get that guy out of the picture. Oh, that guy has a ranged attack, so I'm not going to be able to kill him with Marcia this turn. I'll probably send Jill down there to deal with that then. I just need to make sure to get rid of the bow user, because that would do a lot of damage to Jill. So that's fine. Yeah, there's the other reinforcements up there. Yeah, Jill could reach that guy. With her Brave Lance, that's enough. So I'm just going to commit her to that, and then Marcia can deal with the bow user after, I assume. If not, then Jill is in trouble, but should be fine. I dodge, I stay at full health, I attack twice, get rid of that guy. And then Marcia, gonna go ahead and, yep, 100% chance to finish off this guy. Alrighty. And I can have her move up and get chanted. But I may want to stay down here in case I'm going to get more enemy reinforcements in a couple turns. You know, at this point, I think Soren just runs up ahead. Hopefully he could eat or dodge any potential hits from those guys. But I want to send him ahead to deal with this guy so that the path is clear for everyone else. Because that Brave Lance hitting a melee unit could be pretty risky. We take that guy out, no problem. And I'll back him up 1. Now, as far as who could get there, it's going to have to be Ike, huh? So that's fine. Ike will go here. Ragnell will do it. So would Ike's sword, but I'll do it with Ragnell because it also attacks from range. So if one of those bow guys comes over and tries to mess with Ike, we'll take care of him. He does dodge. So yeah, Soren and Ike are both in a good position to kill those reinforcements here on attack backs. And then I'll just move Kieran and Oscar up, just in case I need some extra help. Mist can just kind of stay there. Rayson could chant for Marsha to get her up a little farther, but I don't think I need to. I'm going to leave her here in case she has to go down, so everyone else is just going to stay there. And then hopefully these guys just come over and attack me and then die, and then that ends the mission, I think is how this is going to play out. So Silver Bow, I dodged everything so far. I hit again. That guy is dealt with. This guy comes over, tries the same thing with a spear. I dodge again. I hit again and again. Get rid of that guy. And then there's just one guy left, so he also tries the same thing. See if I can dodge again. Yep, so Soren has dodged, I think, every single attack this entire time. Gets an adept proc and a crit. Boom. Finishing in style. That is the last enemy, and the goal was rout, so that completes the map. Okay, interesting. So it gives you a rank at the end. I get an A rank. That is based off of 12 or less turns gets me an A rank tactician, 0 player-controlled characters die gets me an A rank, and 45 or more enemies KO'd gets me an A rank. So that is the highest possible rank. Took 45 minutes, 9 turns. Not too bad. Was definitely scary at the start, seeing all of those enemies, especially the ones with the killer weapons and the silver weapons and all that. But having the strong weapons that I had from the end of my first playthrough, and not having to actually worry too much about using the durability on them or if one of my characters died, made it pretty easy to just kind of sweep through and deal with that. So that is the first bonus map. That was kind of cool. We don't save or anything. It's just you can do it as many times as you want. So that's the first one. And then, yeah, I'll end the recording here. I'll have a few more recordings of the other 4 trial maps that I have available if anyone else would like to see them, but that is all for now. So hope you enjoyed seeing the additional bonus content at the start, if that's something that you wanted to see, and hope it was as interesting for you to see this first trial map as it was fun for me to play it. So that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Peace.